Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collective Unfiltered, episode 18, with your co-host, myself, Alexis Hornbuckle, and
Jaimel Johnson in the building,
aka Bug. Y'all know I get to talking and I say Bug. That's what I'm talking about. But as y'all can see, I mean, we it looks a little different this time. Bug feels different, looks different, and we have to say a big thank you to the Volunteer Roadshow. This platform has been around, and now they have given us an opportunity to use their platform. So I am very happy to team up with the Volunteer Roadshow every Monday at 7 to continue bringing y'all the Collective Unfiltered. Also, my bad, Bug. What'd you say?
No, I was saying absolutely. 6 months in, we're excited.
Yes, thank you. Big thank you to Bobby and Billy. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to our sponsors, Hound Dogs of Knoxville on Kingston Pike, and also Tennessee Tap House on Peters Road. Also, Orange Mountain Designs. That's where y'all know I get all of my Lady Ball gear from.
All of it.
All of it. Thank you for that, Terry. And then also Just Pass It, which is a online math tutoring and ACT and SAT prep courses online. So thank all of you guys for allowing us and supporting us to bring our voices to the platform. So, Bug, you got anything for the people, man, for today?
No, just welcome another Monday with me and Lex Boogie.
Yeah.
But no, we're really excited, incredibly blessed to continue to expand our platform. This is just, I mean, when we started this, we just really wanted to we just wanted to be in front of a computer and talk. Or not in front of a computer, in front of everyone and talk, and just we feel like we have a lot of experiences and knowledge to give, and we just want to do that. And we've been blessed to have sponsors and people that want to work with us. And one of the first things when me and Lex first started this, we had no idea what we were doing. We were gonna try to put this into a book form first, and everybody was like, no, start a podcast and then let the podcast write your book.
Right.
And then we were just like, all right, we're just going to go for it. We asked a couple people for advice, and they were like, just be consistent. So here we are, 6 months later, consistency, episode 18.
Yep.
So it's definitely a blessing. So for our loyal fans, Rachel, I see you in here. Sam, what's up? So we just want to thank everybody that continues to tune in every week. Starting back next week, we got a full lineup for you. So stay tuned, stay locked in.
So today, y'all, we're going to have a little fun. I know we've been locked in. Obviously, there's still a lot of social issues happening right now, social injustices, inequality, re-election coming up, all of that. And yes, we are very aware of that. And yes, we definitely will never let that conversation die. But today, we're here to have fun, okay? Yeah. So Bug talked to me. She called me earlier and like, hey, yo, you know what we need to do? I'm like, what? You remember Oprah when she used to do my favorites? I'm like, nah. She started telling me. I was like, that's exactly what we're going to do today. So, Bug, your idea, your intro. Let them know what we got, and let's get started.
I mean, honestly, we were kind of, obviously right now is, like Lex mentioned, there's still a lot of social issues that we're facing. Social injustice, racism, equality, all those things which we never want to take away from the table. But also at the same time, you want to put a smile on your face, bring some positive energy, positive vibes. And if any of you know me and Lex and you watch the show, we love to laugh and have a good time. So, we just wanted to bring some good energy to the table today and just let you guys see a little bit more into our lives and what we're like off the mic, off the court, off the field. and just, how we like to have fun. So me and my grandmother used to watch Oprah all the time when I come home from school. And, she used to do Oprah's favorites, it was every once in a while. And she would talk about her favorite things across all kind of stuff. And everybody in the audience would get gift bags and stuff. And I used to be like, yo, I want to be in the audience on the favorite show. So we just talk about our favorites, things we love to do on the court, off the field, off the court, and just kind of, have a nice little fun episode. So to get this started, Lex.
Drum roll.
Favorite basketball player? Male and female.
Male and female. All right, favorite male. Huh?
And why?
Favorite male, MJ, classic. Why? Because I grew up watching him play. I literally, especially after The Last Dance came out, I'm like, oh, man, I remember practicing that move. I remember when I couldn't do that move at first. And then I remember when that became one of my signature moves, like, it was, like, great when it came out. It took me back to my childhood. But he was just such a dominant figure. I'm sure, especially by now, everybody knows MJ. Everybody's seen or heard of The Last Dance and that his mentality, and even where Kobe got his Mamba mentality from. And it's just like, that's how I am, Bug. You already know. Like, if I want it, I'm going after it with everything I got. I don't care if you like me, love me, or hate me. It's gotten me into some trouble before, but and it also, sometimes I'm the outcast, but I'd rather stay strong in my belief and do whatever it takes to win and be a champion. And that's why I love MJ on the male side. Period. And then on the female side, I would say Cynthia Cooper still by far, hands down, Coop. Coop, I love you, man. Like, whew, she's a beast. Before she even hit the WNBA, though, she was beasting over in Italy. Like, she was just unknown, and then the league came, and she just took it by storm, as history will confirm. And she was just a beast. And I had an opportunity to work out with her as a pro. And then also my first agent was her husband. So, Bug, man, the first time, they live in Texas. I was also living in Texas at the time. And the first time I went to their house, man, and I'm sitting in his home office, and it's a whole bunch of Cynthia Cooper, like, awards, shoes, all that memorabilia. And I'm like, yeah, like a kid. Oh, my. I'm like, then I hear him coming. I'm like, get yourself together. Yeah, you have a nice home here. It's a really nice office.
Meanwhile, you fangirling.
I'm over here like going crazy. Where my inhaler at, man? But yeah, that'll be my two. What about you?
Basketball?
You can do basketball and soccer since you're a dual sporter.
What? You play soccer too? Why are you trying to play?
I know, but I don't know males. I wouldn't know my favorite.
I'll give you soccer.
All right,
female soccer, Christine Lilly, hands down.
Beast.
Lil, if you're watching, you already know you've been my favorite since day one. Ironically, She was not a goalkeeper, but Lil was a beast. Like, she was an absolute beast everywhere on the field. 99 World Cup, she saved the goal off the goal line with her head off a corner kick.
Yep.
She's just incredible. The length of time, the length of her career, the amount of caps she had as an international player, the number of World Cups, and her resume is like a scroll.
Crazy.
But, and I had the fortune to train with her. I had the good fortune to coach with her for 2 years. And she's amazing. And even more than athlete, she's an incredible person, just super, super dope personality, just wants to give so much. So definitely female. Male goalkeeper, Tim Howard, men's U.S. national team. He's an absolute monster. And he's just, he's a beast just across the board. He was just all over the place. And I just loved his energy. I loved the way he played. Makes some amazing saves. U.S. men's national team, and played overseas in the EPL as well. So those would be my two. Basketball, definitely MJ. Same as Lex. We grew up on MJ. Like you said, watching Last Dance, and kind of it's kind of crazy because we watch The Last Dance now, but at the same time, we saw all those championships, but we didn't really know all that stuff that was going on because you just watching it live. You just watching championships. Female basketball player, Alexis Hornbuckle. Come on, y'all.
Love y'all.
Come on now.
I love you, man.
You already know. All right with the homies. So, but yeah, that's mine.
Big proud. Hey, y'all, just so y'all know, Bug, since the day we met, we done support each other. Like, it doesn't even, I mean, to the point where I painted my body in college for this cat. Like, I'm talking, I was half orange and half blue, I think, right? Or orange and white or something like that. And with the number on the chest, and it was crazy, y'all. That's how long me and Bug been recting.
Absolutely. What you got for me? What you got? And feel free to ask questions, everybody. This is a fun, lighthearted show. We just want everybody to tune in and, ask questions.
Yeah. Okay. What was your favorite in-game soccer moment at Tennessee?
In-game?
In-game.
Ooh. Dang, I kind of have two.
Okay, all right, let's roll with it.
All right, so my first one was Sweet 16, University of Portland.
Okay.
Man, cross country. We ended up losing the game 3-0.
Okay.
But honestly, that was like a career-defining game for me. Playing at the University of Portland Stadium was incredibly hard because they had a really strong soccer culture. The stadium kind of sat down in, and all the stands were kind of like around, like almost kind of like they started like almost like eye level. And so like, it was just like, oh my gosh, I can't even hear myself think. And I just remember, I mean, I think I set the record that game for like saves, but for me, we're losing, right? And I'm trying to pull saves out of everywhere. I'm trying to get my team motivated. I'm like, we in the Sweet 16 now. Come on. No, I'm trying to like get it together. But it was just like, for me individually, that was like a career defining game. Like I blacked out. I went crazy. And so it was tough because I think we'd never really played in an environment like that. And we were 3,000 miles away from home. It's Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 3,000, probably like 2,000 miles away from home. So it's just like, whew, all right, there's a lot going on. So there's that. And then I'd also probably have to say NCAA's, was it my junior year? Sophomore or junior year? I can't remember. Might have been junior year after I broke my collarbone.
Mm-hmm.
It was at home. We were playing Duke, and my decision came down between Duke and Tennessee. Tight game. I want to say overtime. I don't remember how it goes. Anyway, I get the ball in my hands, and I literally just like, I had the assist to the assist.
Oh.
I chucked this ball out wide, boom, play another pass in, boom, score, game over. I was just like, oh my God. So that was fun. That was fun. I have a million, but those are the two that stick out in my head for sure. I probably have one more, but
that's because you was a beast. I mean, you probably got a long list, to be honest.
All right, come on, let's go. Run it.
All right. My favorite on court. I mean, my favorite on court is probably what everybody else's favorite on court is. For real, that's probably what it is. Like that LSU Final Four 2008. That's it. I mean, As everyone knows, I love and hate this story, so it's a love-hate story.
Alexis Hornbuckle with the first basket of the game.
Yo, man, you're a fool. So it's anyway, LSU Final Four. I'm playing terrible, y'all. It's my senior year. I'm playing absolutely terrible. I haven't made a shot. I'm forcing things every time I watch the highlights, anytime I rewatch the game. I'm literally like, oh, how embarrassing. Here I go throwing up this ugly mess. Like, it was just embarrassing, right? I mean, embarrassing to the point where I can hear my dad in a pretty much sold out stadium yell, take her out. And I'm just like, yeah, coach, take me out. The game is close. I feel like I'm hurting the team, and I'm like, coach, take me out. And, I was at a timeout, and she looked at me. She was like, Hornbuckle? We're better than without you. I'm like, whew. If that's not a boost of confidence when Coach Summit is telling you in the heat of the moment that you're going to be all right, like, I count on you, I believe in you, and I had no choice but to keep believing and praying. Now, praying. So, unfortunately, my grandmother had passed away that year, so I wrote Give Me Strength on the shoe. So I was constantly repeating that, sometimes out loud, but most times in my head. And it came down to, Candace, Nikki Caldwell, now Nikki Fargas, head coach of LSU, draws up this little quick play, can't even really call it a play, just a scenario on what we're going to do. Hornbuckle, pass the ball into Parker. Parker, you dribble down the court looking to attack. If and when they collapse on you, hit the open person. Obviously, if they don't take the shot, right? Boom. I throw it in the CP. Oh, yeah. Hornbuckle, rebound. No problem, coach. I was doing that game.
Now that I can do.
That I can do. So I'm like, okay, like I passed the ball in. Candace is gone. I'm running behind her. Next thing you know, she passes to Nikki Onosike on the left side. Nikki goes up, misses the layup. I basically come out of nowhere like, thank you, Tip. Boom. It goes in, and I'm so excited, yet still scared. Like, if they get this ball in quick and down the court and score, we still lost. You feel me? So, like, I go to turn the sprint, and Angie Bjorklund is right there. Like, if you see the highlights, I was like,
yeah, you're like, oh.
I was like, yeah, it was like an accident. Like, boom, almost fell over. By far, that is definitely my favorite Lady Ball in-game moment, period.
Yeah, that might be mine for you.
Yeah.
We do got a couple good questions though. Okay. Brianna asked a question: if you could sit down and have dinner with anyone, past or present, who would it be and why? Man,
that's deep.
Ask such a tough question.
With anyone?
Anyone, past or present. That means dead or alive.
Man, that's deep because I feel like I feel like I don't have just one. I mean, I feel like I have one for different reasons. Okay, let me speak on kind of just where I'm at now as a retired athlete, as a high school coach, as the leader of a girls AAU basketball organization, in the middle of this Black Lives Matter fight that's been around for hundreds of years. I honestly would love the opportunity to have a conversation with Pat Head Summit, because she sits in a unique position as a Southern white woman with so much power and influence throughout the world, but also just advocated for equality. Obviously, she was a huge part of Title IX and its proper representation at the University of Tennessee and all throughout women's basketball. She was a pioneer for that. But if I can kind of talk to her to get both sides of the perspective of, Coach, what should I be doing? How can I help? What am I looking for? How can I give more? Just questions on coaching, but also she always allowed her former players to use her as a tool into whatever it is that they are pursuing, post basketball, whatever their passion or their purpose that they're chasing. So I would have loved the opportunity to have that conversation and, just muster up different ways of how to change the world, and have an opportunity to possibly do it alongside of her. So yeah, that'd be it.
Ooh, Are we good on the feed? Can y'all? What'd you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What'd you say, Jay?
Are we good on the feed? Says sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. Can y'all see us?
Uh. Okay.
Um.
Yeah. Finish that book. What about you?
Ooh. Mine, I would take outside of sport. Mine would probably be mine would be Maya Angelou.
Ooh. Deep.
Um, she's someone that growing up as like a young black girl, it just outside of sport, just in life, she's always somebody that I admired, just as a woman, as a strong black woman. Everything that she embodied, um, and the way that she spoke, obviously the way that she wrote was incredible, and it's something like, when I was younger, like that's somebody that I idolized,
Mm-hmm.
with her strength, and you know, so bringing fast forwarding it to now, it's just like you said, like sitting down with her, and in her eyes, like as a young black female entrepreneur, how do I have an impact? How do I empower young women, you know, in my lane with my vehicle, the way that she empowered me and thousands, hundreds, millions of other young women, especially black women. I mean, Oprah,
Right.
that was somebody she was very close to, who Oprah considered her a mentor. So to be able to sit down and have a conversation with her, obviously, you know, with her being her age, she grew up in a time of civil rights and all those, and now we're going through the similar thing. So it'd be like to be able to sit down with her and have that conversation would be so amazing, so amazing. Um, so that would definitely be mine.
That's what's up. Let me hop on YouTube real quick. Don't worry, y'all. I'm not leaving y'all out. All right. Kevin Stokes said, "When did you play?" I played 2004 to 2008 for the Lady Vols, and Big Vol Daddy said, I would think a conversation with Jesus would be a pretty good call." Honestly, you're right. Absolutely right. It's sad that wasn't like, I was thinking of like somebody that I've actually came across. But you're right. That'd be the best call to make.
Right. We had another question. Sandra asked, hold on, let me think. She said, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, if I could have a superpower, I clearly I thought of this a lot. I could have a superpower. I would be the Flash, huh?
What, say it?
The Flash.
Teleport?
Nah, I mean, just like, first off, he's like the fastest man, like, you know what I mean? The fastest. And he can get anywhere, bro, anywhere in the country. Like, quickies, I don't know what. But guess what? Guess what? This is really my favorite part. This right here, I love about it. He can run so fast that he phases through solid objects, buildings, right? So when you look at it, like, from a life perspective, just being able to phase through anything that comes your way, I would by far want to be the Flash.
Man, you kind of mine was gonna be teleport.
Yeah, mine ain't teleport. I'm gone, bro.
If you're that person, you can get anywhere in a flash. Like it's the same thing. Like I just want to be like, oh, my brother said I wish he was here. Like I'm gone.
Yeah, I feel you. One in the same book. See, that's why I love you, man. That's one of the reasons.
All right. There was another question after Sandra's. I can't remember what it was, but Maria has a great.
Somebody. Go ahead. Maria, my bad.
Yeah, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. As always, loyal fan right here. Maria said, "Who is the person most responsible for who you are today?"
You want to take that one first, book?
Yeah, I'll take this one. Person most responsible for where I am today. It's a combination of Connie Johnson and Thelma Folk. My mom, my grandmother. They were just they were my everything. They're my world. Lost my grandmother while I was in college. But definitely them. I mean, they instilled so much strength and courage, and I mean, just honestly everything. Like I literally every day I wake up, I'm just like, all right, what can I do today to be great? My mom lives 25 minutes from me. My mom and my dad live 25 minutes from me. Um, but they just, I gained so much knowledge and strength. My spirituality, my faith in God is from day one. I think out the womb, my grandma was probably reading the Bible to me or something. But they just, I mean, and they always push me to be great. They always, kind of reinforced everything that I was, and they never let me doubt myself or second guess myself. They gave me that strength, that push every day. So 100%, I definitely give them 100% of the credit for just all my values and everything. Just that foundation that they laid for me to for me to pass on to my kids. So definitely those two women definitely got it going. So what about you?
Understood. I would have to say my immediate household growing up. So my mom, my dad, and my brother. And I have to say it was definitely a joint effort because my dad, as far as being, a great father, a great example, both for me and my brother. Also being involved in church as a minister, deacon minister, climbing on up. Now he's a pastor. My mom, same thing. She might not have been on the floor coaching me, like my dad was, but she was leading the choir, or she was traveling across the world, singing with a gospel group, chasing her dreams. My brother, obviously it's my brother. I wanted to do everything he did and better. You know what I mean? It's always competition. Yeah, competition all the time. So it's like, okay. So each one of them had a part in the way I think, the way I pray, the way I love. You know what I mean? The way I forgive. They just have a part of everything that I have going for me as a young woman.
Mm-hmm.
So that would for sure be mine. Somebody asked, Kevin asked, are we going to have a football and basketball season? Whew. Listen, I don't know. It's up in the air. I think they're going to try. They're going to try. For sure, they're going to try. Right, Bug? You would say so or no?
Yeah, they're going to try. But, I mean, for me, right now I'm looking at it as like the city of Atlanta public schools just said they will do virtual learning for the first 9 weeks. Because, I mean, y'all got to think, we rolling into July 13th. It's July 13th. So, the football season starts end of August, beginning of September, Labor Day weekend, somewhere around there. It's just like, in high-risk states, I mean, let's just think about the SEC and how many states are, quote unquote, a high-risk state. It's just right. Like, is that able to flatten out and be somewhat reasonable by the time we start a football season for our athletes? That's not even talking about having fans in the stands, but you still have to have people operating the game. You got officials, you got sideline, you got camera crews, you got, you know what I mean? Commentators, ADs, people that are still, integral and a very big part of running, at least even if they're going to do no fans in the stands.
Right.
Basketball probably has a little bit better of a shot because they're a little bit further down the road from where we are now. But I don't know, man. We waiting just like everybody else.
Pretty much. I mean, what do y'all think? Drop y'all's comments in the sections below, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter. Let us know what y'all think. Y'all think that we're going to get to see some football, some NCAA football and NCAA basketball? Right. I don't know. But I think most importantly, the athlete's health is really the first, should be what's most important. So if there is no sports, instead of getting discouraged, maybe athletes and teams will get creative where fans and friends can interact with them in their journey to stay in shape or whatnot. I don't know. Something's got to give, though. Something has got to give.
A show.
Oh, you got a good question? You said Maria had a good question, or you already asked it?
I asked one of them. I don't remember the first one.
Okay.
Maria, what was your question before that?
Superfan, aka the GOAT, bro. I love your name. Let's start there. Said any good stories about old Stokely Center, good old Stokely Center. Plenty of stories. All right, Jay, that laugh said it all. Go ahead, take us back.
Yeah, Stokely is legendary. I know it's no longer there in the physical, but it will always be like it was like the mecca for Lady Vols because that's where the training room, the weight room, you know what I mean? That's where everything went down. Man, Stokely.
It was extra hot in there, y'all. Stokely had like no AC for real.
None. I got it.
Go ahead.
It's kind of funny, but this is when Stokely was kind of on his last leg. Have y'all ever had a rain delay at a volleyball game? No. I remember volleyball had a match. It might have been playing like maybe Kentucky or somebody. It was a match, right? And so I'm sitting there we were all tight. So it was probably a group of us watching a volleyball game. And if you look all the way up, like right into the middle of Stokely, you can see the sky. And it's just like, is there a hole in the what? Yeah. So next thing you know, it's raining outside. Next thing you know, water's like dripping on the court. And so they come on the mic and they're like, we're sorry, we're gonna have to take a brief pause in the game. We have a rain delay. Everybody was like, wait, what?
In an indoor sport.
I was just like, yo, like we're at the volleyball game. Why do we have a rain delay? Like everybody's looking up, and so what they ended up doing is flipping the court and moving to the other side because they had the curtain down. So basically they went onto the practice court basically on the other side and redid and restarted the match. But that was definitely, there are so many Stokely moments, like
listen.
So many.
Stokely.
Red, White, and Boom.
Red, White, and Boom was a beast. Heather Mason. Now she's
what's up?
But yeah, one of the best strength and conditioning trainers in the world to ever do it. Period. Shout out to Heather Mason now at Ohio State. But Red, White, and Boom, man, it's weights, it's sprints, it's long runs, it's everything. Relays, like on the football field. Them 100-yard sprints. Oh man. What's crazy is I used to love it. I felt like I was in a football game. Boy, I'll be out. You hear me? Took me back to being a kid. But I know there were many of workouts in Stokely for me personally, basketball-wise, where, I didn't think some of my teammates was going to make it to see the other side, man. They were close to the light, bro.
Man.
They were close to the light. It's hot in there if you ain't in shape, if you drank or went too hard the night before. Always. Or whatever it might be. It will get you. Stokely will get you. So I had a lot of those seeing teammates throw up in Stokely, did, plate pushes and you pass a couple of dead roaches on the way.
Hey, don't be telling people that. We good.
Hey, they was dead though, so that means we spray. Don't even worry about it. We fumigate. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, there was a lot of Stokely moments in there. I used to go ham though in pickup games in Stokely. We play with our practice guys and sometimes some of the men's players. Yeah, man. That's when I had bunnies, man. Going for the rim.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to the bunnies and the knees. Go.
What was your favorite What's your favorite non-basketball moment at Tennessee?
Mm. My favorite non-basketball moment.
Or I guess you could say off the court.
Off court, just off court moment. Um, I would have to say graduating.
Boy, white beater and shell toes or not, we walked across that stage.
Yo, you play too much. You play too much. Go ahead now, just in case they ain't hear you. Go ahead and let them know what the story was.
All right, well, just in case you guys haven't been, loyal collective unfiltered fans. Lex had an unfortunate incident leading up to graduation. This is my senior year. She was already graduating. She was coming back from Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously they won that championship, boom, went to the draft, boom, went to Detroit. So then she had to fly back for graduation. So boom, hops on the flight, arrives at Tyson McGee in Knoxville. She arrives, but her bag does not arrive. Meanwhile, graduation is the next day. So therefore it's like, I don't really have anything to wear for graduation. So Lex showed up in full fitted Adidas fit. She has her cap and gown, right? But under the cap and gown, she didn't have her actual outfit. She had on a white beater. And she had on some some tearaway pants.
Yeah, my little Adidas button down.
Pants and some shell toes. She was clean. Everything was fresh, but nonetheless, she walked across that stage. Got that degree. We were in there. Took pictures in it and everything.
Hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Adidas. That's when I was sponsored by them my first couple of years in the league. So yeah, thank you for keeping me right at graduation. Back in the day. Appreciate it. What about you, Bug? What is your favorite non-sport or off-field moment at UT?
Honestly, my sport.
Yeah, non-sport, non-your sport, just, something academically
definitely graduation. But honestly, I would say I would definitely say witnessing y'all win. Like just being a friend, being a fan, like, being able to see y'all's journey just from, I kind of felt like everybody else watching, Granted, I was very close to y'all, so that was different, but hell, we lived together. But still, like, I think just watching y'all's journey, being somebody kind of behind the scenes and seeing y'all grind every day. Obviously, we both grinding, but being able to, for me in the spring, March Madness, I'm just in my spring season. So being able to drive from Knoxville to Cleveland, and watch y'all play and just be like a normal Tennessee fan in the stands going crazy. Like that was fun because at one point I felt like just a regular civilian, to celebrate y'all's wins, even though, when y'all got home, we was all home, but
right.
But that was dope. That was fun to be able to experience that. That was really fun.
That's what's up. Hey, make sure y'all stay tuned because we will be announcing the volunteerroadshow.com profile winner at the end of the show. Also, Saturday mornings, 10 a.m., I am helping co-host with Jarnell Stokes. I should just be able to say Jarnell if y'all really Tennessee fans, but co-hosting with Jarnell Stokes and CJ Watson, 10 a.m. on the Volunteer Roadshow. Check us out. Y'all know we're about to give y'all some real insight, some fun stuff, but also hit some of the current events as well. But J Bug, I got one for you.
Ooh, what is it?
What was your favorite party that we hosted?
Ooh, favorite party that we hosted.
Yeah.
Oh, who asked that? Did you ask that? Oh,
I asked that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, think about that. And Maria, I got it coming because that was a good question. I saw
that was a good question, Maria. We got you.
Yeah,
favorite party that we hosted. Is my mom on here?
Oh no, unfiltered, yo, unfiltered.
We unfiltered. Okay. Honestly, the 07 national championship party, not the 08 one, the 07, that first one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was tough.
That one was crazy. I felt like honestly, like, I think we celebrated for a week straight. Like,
we did.
We celebrated for a week. Like, literally, I remember y'all coming home because that's the one, like, we drove up and then, man, that 07 national championship party was that was crazy. And if anybody knows anything about me and Alexis parties, it was always, we always cook, we always grill. Your only price of admission was to bring a bottle.
Yep.
And the bottle did not leave with you. Yep. So that was definitely fun, man. It was like everybody was it was all love. Like, we just had a blast. Everybody was safe. But sure. We had a blast, man. It was just like we just celebrated. And I remember that the national championship celebration was the World Congress. I mean, not the World
Congress Center or whatever it is in Knoxville.
Yeah. When y'all had that and all y'all was on stage and like all the athletes, everybody was standing down below. Yeah, that was dope. That was fun. And that literally was like the beginning of the turn up. Like, it was.
And they drive up past Mercedes.
Yeah. Yep, that was it. So that was like the beginning of just like. So that one was crazy. What about you?
Oh, for me,
was that when our Gatorade our 10-gallon went missing?
It might have actually, yeah.
We still need that. Whoever has that 10-gallon, we need that back.
Because that was some hard work getting that into
it was. I was a really good Gatorade team leader for that.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot. That was awesome. That obviously got stolen from us. So I'm definitely going to give you this answer, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah. And then we'll get to Maria, and then we'll kind of start to wrap things up. But until we wrap it up, y'all, my favorite party that Bug and I threw ever was a UGA football Tennessee game at Knoxville, and we had recruits. And we were known for throwing the parties. That's just what we did. Like Book said, we cooked, we grilled, you got drinks, we playing video games, whatever you want. People freestyling in the hallway, kicking beats on the table, whatever you want to do, you can do. Cornhole, doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was really good friends with Tasha Humphreys. Okay,
3 stacks, baby.
Yeah, T Hump, and she was a beast. Legendary basketball player, and she calls me, right? Because I'm at the field with the recruit, and I couldn't really hear her, so she texts me, hey, is it cool if my friend Andre comes through? Yeah, sis, if you know them, cool. Like, they your responsibility though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some gonna miss, some come shout. That's on you, right? And she was like, oh, nah, he cool. It's just him and his boys. They drove up for the game. Oh yeah, for sure. Bet, y'all. I come home, walk through my front door, minding books of our townhome, and who is sitting in my living room? Andre 3000.
3000.
3000. T-Hop. That blessings. Yeah, that's my big bro. I'm like, what kind of family you got? I'm trying to be in it too. But by far, that was just dope. He signed our sign that we had at the time. Nikki Anasiki start rapping to him, his lyrics and stuff. I was like, Big Nick, please don't do that right now. Please. Not right now. Let's get a couple shots here. But he didn't drink. He doesn't drink. He doesn't do anything. I think at that time he was
so cool.
I think he was vegan at that time, I believe. And
You
still
signed
made
the what was the NCAA banner? Do we
yeah,
have
the
a
NCAA banner. I don't know who has it, where it's at.
who has the banner, yo?
Hey, y'all, listen, Lady Vols class of 2008. I meant
07 or 08.
07 or 08. Who has our NCAA banner signed by Andre 3000? I need it.
We had everybody that came in the house signed that, man. We need that.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Go ahead,
right.
Bug. Bust this out with Marie, and then we'll go ahead and carry it out.
Wait, Maria, what was your question again? It went below the screen.
You want me to get it?
Yeah. Grab that.
All right. So, what did you get away with as a child that your parents never found out about, and will know if they are watching now? So, Maria, you love just stirring up little fires, boy.
Right.
Okay. All right. Book, you got one?
Yeah, I do.
Uh-oh. Johnny, Art, are you listening?
Nope. My parents are not on right now.
Hey, Jeremy, take this back to the rinse.
Nah, Jeremy, he at work. But if any of the rest of my family, y'all, please don't tell my mama. I'll tell her because we grown now. But okay, so me and my brother, so similar to Lex, we both have older brothers, right? Crazy, like fun, both athletes. So we used to, and I think they thought we were their little brothers, but we weren't. So anyway, so me and my brother, we had a long, like a ranch style house, long hallway. Me and my brother used to get like a little size one soccer ball. We would play shots. Like he would be at one end of the hallway and I'd be at the other end. Boom. If it hits the bricks of the fireplace or mantle or whatever, or if it hits the back wall, boom, it's a point, right? We're both goalkeepers. So, I mean, and he's like 6.5 years older than me. So, of course, he can hit it harder than me. Anyway, so this one particular day, mom and dad go out, run errands. And she's like, make sure y'all vacuum, clean up, and we'll be home. All right, cool. As soon as they leave, boom, game on. My mama just bought this beautiful, probably like,
man, this is about to sound bad.
It's like it's a portrait that she had got on sale for like, at the time, we're like little. So back in the 90s, it was like a $99 picture. At that time, it's very expensive, right?
1,000.
And so she had it like, so the living room was kind of off of like the hallway, like kind of this way. So anyway, so we playing. Next thing you know, he hits my brother rockets the ball at me, hits the brick, bounces off the wall, bam, hits the picture. And the picture is probably like, it's big. Hairline crack from the bottom corner all the way through, like diagonal, right? And I was just like, I think I might as well go outside and just go ahead and dig. let me go ahead and dig my plot now, right? So my mom, so we don't say nothing about it. Now all of a sudden we like, oh God, we start vacuuming the house, everything. They walk in the house is all perfect. It's clean. We sitting on the couch like two perfect kids, like, hey mom. just like sitting there, right? So then she don't notice that day. So then next day goes, boom, boom, boom. Probably like a couple days later, one of her homegirls comes over to the house. She's like, oh, girl, let me show you this picture I got. Shows her the picture. She goes, girl, did you buy that with that crack in it? So she called us by our full
you got sold out
and last name. And so my brother was like, I'm still young. My brother was like, well, Mom, okay, I'm sorry. You told us to vacuum, and I accidentally hit the vacuum, and it nicked it. And then
there you go.
And I was just like, to this day, Jeremy was like, Jaimel, don't you say nothing. Yo, my mom still has the pictures hanging up in the house now. She just got it reframed and different stuff done to it. But whew,
I think
my brother, boy.
I think you're safe now. I think you could tell her.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's funny though. I thought that was gonna end much worse, like you shattered the vase or something crazy.
No, it did shatter. It was a hairline crack, though. She still had to replace the whole glass.
Yeah, true. But that story though, kids had a lot of your parents one-on-one. JK, please don't take that to heart. I'm kidding. For me, Maria, Lord Jesus, I feel like I done did so much. It's hard to tell what they don't do and don't really know. I was let's call it an active child. I was highly active. Okay. I do know. I don't think they know this. 2006. No, I'm sorry. 2003. I believe that's when it was Final Four in New Orleans. Right. It was either 03 or 04. That Final Four in New Orleans. I was down there I was in New Orleans for the WBCA game. And then we had a choice. You could stay and watch the game, like they give you and your family tickets to the game, or they'll fly you home, right? So I'm like, fly me home. Like, I'm trying to party. I ain't going to be able to party if I'm up here because I'm going to be staying with mom and dad back in the hotel. Like, ain't happening. So I had a house party.
Oh, God.
Now, listen, I grew up in the hood, y'all, number one. It's not the PJs of New York or anything like that. What'd you say?
Was Renee at this party? Is this the party I heard about?
Me and Renee was at every party probably together. Yeah, we got to stick together. You feel me? But this was at the house. Parents weren't there. I mean, it was crazy. But I made sure I cleaned up everything. Made sure the house smelled like bleach. Like it was. Made sure there was no scent. Cleaned up everything. I think that's probably it for me. And I mean, I was wild, but number one, I don't want to get myself too deep into it. And number two, I would really have to sit and think. And we ain't got time for that on the show tonight because we're about to wrap it up.
Oh man. Great questions, everybody. Definitely some questions. Lex, you got any last questions?
I do not, Bug. All I want to say is, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in once again and being active, asking questions, and allowing us to share some of our favorites today. This was fun. I'm not going to lie. It took me back. Again, the volunteerroadshow.com profile winner. Let's do that, Bug, before we head on out. Drum roll, please. Jaimel Stevens. Please tell me I said that right. Jaimel Stevens, you are the volunteerroadshow.com profile winner. Thank you for participating and congratulations. We appreciate your support on the show. Also, this Saturday, 10 a.m., join us on Volunteer Roadshow. Jarnell Stokes co-hosting with myself, Alexis Hornbuckle, and CJ Watson. It's a vol thing, y'all. You already know. VFL for life. Bug, take us on out. Let the people know who helps us put this on, and take us on out.
Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We love the participation. Want to mention Maria summed up our takeaway lesson for kids: clean the house after you do something.
Absolutely.
But thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thank you. We appreciate it. Definitely stay tuned. Like I said, we got another nice lineup coming for you. So definitely stay locked in. Thank you to the Volunteer Roadshow, our sponsors, Hound Dogs of Knoxville. Thank you very much. Tennessee Tap House, Orange Mountain Designs, and of course, Just Pass It. Please check all those sponsors out. Show love. Get your Lady Ball gear, Hound Dogs, Tennessee Tap House, Just Pass It. And just thank you. We're going to continue to bring you guys new, different episodes, different views, take on, our take on things. Remember to mask up. All right. We're trying to level out this curve, especially if you're in high risk states, i.e. me and Lex right now. But definitely mask up, continue to stay safe, and continue to log into the Collective Unfiltered every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Lex, you got anything else?
Absolutely not. It's been a blessed day. Actually, I do. I said absolutely not, and I do. I apologize. I do that all the time. Bear with me. Wednesday nights, 8:30 p.m. My mother, my father, and I, we started a group, Uplifting Voices Everywhere. We go live on Facebook. It is an open Zoom link. If you need the link, please message us, DM me on any platform, or message me, and we'll get that to you. It's just bringing conversations of all cultures and colors together to talk about how we can help change systemic racism, inequalities, and really start to just push forward as one nation, as one race, the human race. So thank y'all for listening in. We'll see y'all next Monday, 7 p.m. And please don't forget, be unfiltered in your truth always.
Let's go. Appreciate y'all.